How to get an Aries man to chase you, 13 unique ways. Are you hoping to win the affection of an Aries man? Perhaps there's a guy you can't get out of your head, but he's not showing much interest. And maybe you're wondering if there are certain behaviors that are particularly attractive to this sign. If so, watch on because this guide features 13 reliable ways to make an Aries man chase you. In this video, we look at how to get an Aries man to chase you given that he is probably already being chased by a fair few other interested parties. We give you tips on how to make the first sign of the zodiac miss you and then consequently, how to make an Aries man obsessed with you. How to attract an Aries man. Getting this sign of the zodiac to be attracted to you is the key in learning how to get an Aries man to chase you. Follow these steps and you will find that you will have him as putty in your hands before long. By doing so, know that you will soon be the object of his affection, with minimal input from you. 1. Let him chase you. This can be so hard to do when you have wanted this Aries man's attentions for so long that you are keen to say yes to any date he proffers. However, you shouldn't be too speedy in giving the nod. Instead, one of the best ways to get an Aries man to chase you is to let him keep chasing for longer than you ordinarily would. If you come too easily to him, Aries will get bored and want to go elsewhere very quickly. To keep that attraction, try to play hard to get a little bit and simply sit back and enjoy his advances for as long as you can feasibly manage. Playing hard to get will pay dividends in the long run. It's almost if you have to make this Aries man jealous of all the other people spending time with you, so that he then wants to chase after this hard to get lady. 2. Flirt with him. An Aries man needs a good dose of physical attraction to even be the tiniest bit interested in a woman. But the Aries male also needs something to back that up. In addition to letting an Aries man chase you, to attract him by playing hard to get, make sure you flirt with him at every given opportunity. He loves to play, and has sexual tension with a woman, so flirt as much as you humanly can without giving in to his advances too soon. It's an incredibly fine line, but you will need to find a way, if you want to make this Aries man yours. 3. Make him laugh. One of the nicest ways to get an Aries man to chase you, and is for you to make him laugh as much as possible. This is key to so many relationships, but it is fundamental with an Aries. This is because if you are playing hard to get, you will also need to make this man chuckle as much as possible. The Aries male will love someone, and be attracted to them far more easily when they are amusing. This may be a challenge to you, especially if you find that you get nervous around your Aries man, so that you tense up a bit. Just remember he's insecure, and while he may be outwardly confident, he will relax around you all the more if you make him laugh a lot. He will like you from the get-go, if you are a person with a dry wit. 4. Let him protect you. One of the best moves a woman who wants to get an Aries man to chase her can make is to let this man protect her. It can be a real challenge for a woman to do in this day and age, what a relationship with an Aries man is all about. Let him take the lead and look after you. In fact, while trying to get an Aries man to make a move on you, you may even start to enjoy his want to protect you. He will love to make sure that you are all right at the end of a long day at work, or that you are safely home after an evening out. It can also mean that you accept his chivalrous gestures, such as opening a car door or insisting to pay for drinks. This is all part of an Aries man chasing technique, so just sit back and try to enjoy the beginning stages of a relationship with him. 5. Give him space. It can be so hard to do this, but sometimes, one of the best ways you can attract an Aries man, and to get him to chase you is to give him space. If you think you have seen a lot of him recently, then now may be the moment that you need to keep away from him, and give him some time out on his own. Often with the male Aries signs of the zodiac, they find that absence makes the heart go stronger. It sounds a bit counterintuitive too at first, but keep in mind that you are trying to play the long game, and you want a relationship with this man. Hot-blooded signs like Aries males really struggle to settle down at first, and chasing is a huge part of the attraction. Therefore, not seeing him too often will always help keep that attraction alive for him. How to make an Aries man miss you. Learning how to make an Aries guy miss you is also an excellent way of how to get an Aries guy to chase you. You find that some are more difficult to implement than others, but you will soon learn how to please your Aries so easily that you will not only have him missing you, he will be aching for you at every waking moment. 1. Be his favorite sports buddy. An Aries man is incredibly physical in so many ways. To make an Aries man miss you as well as do the chasing, make sure you can give as good as you get, in any one of his many sporting hobbies. You will never regret it. If this is a bit of a challenge for you, as you are not coordinated, it may be best in the long run, if you actually take some time out and practice whatever sport he is into. Be it lifting weights, tennis, or just distance running. He will like that. You have extracurricular activities that are similar to his, and will find your dedication to improving yourself even more attractive. It can be hard, but keep going even if you get despondent. Plus, the happy byproduct of spending time out to improve your serve or your jogging technique is that you will have less time for him. This means he has to chase you even more and will keep him interested. This is because he will miss his favorite sports buddy, as she is busy working out on her own, but he will love the physical results. 2. Match his sex drive. Without doubt, one of the best things about being in a relationship with an Aries man is that he has the most incredible sex drive. Once you have taken your relationship to the next level, he will want to spend increasing amounts of time in the bedroom with you. He loves to make love to the object of his affections and will enjoy the moments you spend between the sheets. To make him miss you when you are gone, it is important that when you are together, you can match his passion and sex drive. While he likes some good old-fashioned romance, he will love it when you instigate sex, and will like it when you keep things fresh by doing so. An Aries man always needs to be with a woman who will want to try new things and take the lead from time to time in the bedroom. By doing so, he will want you even more, and miss you so much when you are gone. He has a really fiery nature, and his sex drive is just one of the ways he shows you, and also one of his ways of chasing you too. Try to bear this in mind when he sometimes may seem to have an insatiable appetite in the bedroom. You can take pleasure in knowing that you are giving him what he wants, and what he wants is you. 3. Accept his old-fashioned romantic ways. While an Aries male may like his partner to instigate new things in the bedroom, outside in the real world, he is a very old-fashioned type of man. In fact, for him to miss you, you will have to be accepting of his old-fashioned ways, and allow him to bestow you with his genteel ways on many occasions. It is more than fine to give in to this, and eventually you will like his attentive ways, and how he wants to keep you happy by taking you out on candlelit dinners, often simply just to give him a chance to show you off. You may, of course, not like this. You may love it. But either way, if you want to learn how to get this sign to chase you, you will have to accept an Aries' traditional ways at times. They are well-meaning and simply a form of kindness too. Plus, as a sign, Aries men tend to find it very hard to say I love you. Their romantic ways are the demonstrable action that shows you that they love you instead, even if they find it hard to verbalize it to you. 4. Be fun-loving. If you want to be in a relationship with an Aries, and you want an Aries man to miss you, you need to be an incredibly fun-loving creature. This means that you have to up for having a go at any one of his latest harebrained schemes or hobbies at the weekend, and do so with as much zeal as you can manage. Think about ways that your individual Aries has fun at the weekend, and then the best way to match that fun. Embrace his likes and know that, if you are serious about a relationship with this guy, you will have to like what he enjoys doing, just as much as he does. While this can be tough, as his hobbies may not immediately be your first choice of how to spend your time, know that you will soon have won his heart over, and that he will miss your fun-loving ways. Plus, he will appreciate the gusto you employ when having a go at his favorite activity because of your fun-loving ways. How to make an Aries man obsessed with you. Follow these steps and your chosen Aries man will not only become obsessed with you, he will chase you for as long it takes until he wins you over. An Aries man loves a challenge. You will soon find you are the object of his affection with you, having to do very little once that obsession starts. This is key to learning how to get an Aries man to chase you. 1. You need to be ambitious. One of the biggest turn-ons for an Aries man is to see a woman who is ambitious, and is someone who takes her career very seriously. They like to see a woman who always thinks about their job and professional profile, as well as how they behave outside of the office. If you want to keep an Aries man and get an Aries man to chase you, you will need to be good at your job, and look to move up the ladder quickly. Obviously, this is something that is quite hard to fake, if you are not genuine about moving your career forward. However, it could well be that an Aries man is good for your job prospects too by pushing you to do better than you thought you could. Look at this as an opportunity to further your romantic life, as well as your professional one. All you need to do is ensure that you are following your dreams, and that you are trying to attain them as quickly as possible. So many of us let our dream job fall by the wayside all too easily. Take the chance to attract your dream man, too, by setting your sights on that promotion. 2. You need a sporty. An Aries man loves nothing more than a woman who is sporty and can step up to any physical challenge he sets her that day. If you love to play sport, then this will be an easy one for you. But you will definitely need to be aware that a lot of your weekends will be taken up with his physical hobbies if you are someone whose sport does not come easily. Our advice, if you are one of those people, just start to move slowly and build exercise into your everyday life somehow. This will start to make the difference pretty quickly, and your Aries man will be chasing you in no time. Plus, the added extra workouts are not only good for your dress size, they're great for your mind and confidence too. 2 things that are also important to your Aries man. There's no denying it, if you want to date this sign of the zodiac, you need to get used to his adrenaline junkie ways and love spending your weekends outdoors playing ball games. 3. You need to appreciate the finer things in life. While being more sporty and more ambitious in life, to get an Aries man to chase you may require more of a concerted effort on your part, there is at least good news to be had. An Aries man will love to chase someone who also appreciates the finer things in life like all Aries do. You can therefore make your Aries man obsessed with you by simply looking after your appearance and suggesting going out to the finer restaurants, as well as going to the choicest places you know. This sign of the zodiac loves things that are aesthetically beautiful, so if you are wondering about where to go on dates, galleries, historical buildings, and pretty country walks are all good ideas that get an Aries man to chase you, as these activities are all right up his street. 4. You need to get on with his friends. Of all the signs of the zodiac, Aries is one of the most social, and so for an Aries man to be obsessed with you, you need to get on with his friends. Always try to take the opportunity to get to know his friends as often as you can. While he will never want to get on with his friends too well, he does want all his friends to think you are so amazing that they get jealous of you as his girlfriend. While you may not want to join him and his friends, instead of going on nice dates with him, know that you are spending your time wisely, and it is also part of him chasing you. Your chosen Aries target will be glad of how you made the effort to get to know his pals, and you will soon have this Aries totally obsessed with you. How to get an Aries man to chase you, the bottom line. To get an Aries man to chase you may sound a little desperate to some, but the problem with an Aries man is that he is so into himself. Sometimes he needs a little challenge to be reminded he can make a move too. You need to be that challenge. Plus, as previously mentioned, he is actually the type of man who loves to chase a woman. Always take confidence in the fact that, you know that, by not giving in too easily to his advances, you will always be making him want you more. You might think that you are playing it too cool at times. But of all the signs of the zodiac, this is the one to try to keep at arm's length for as long as possible, if you want to end up with him. Think about ways to flirt with him, without being too available to him, and you will soon have learned how to get an Aries man to chase you. There is no denying it, you definitely need to step outside your comfort zone a lot when trying to garner the attention of any Aries man. But you will soon find that it is infinitely possible when you really hone in on what it is he likes, and how you can use his competitive and masculine personality to your advantage. You will, in fact, find that it can become like second nature to you, even when keeping him at arm's length, as so many Aries men need to be to keep them interested.